The life and ministry of Zachariah Tanee Fomum. Zachariah Tanee Fomum, 1945 to 2009, was a remarkable servant of God from Cameroon, a man consumed by passion for Christ, and widely recognized as a missionary statesman, teacher, and revivalist. Born on the 20th of June 1845 in Kobo, Cameroon, Fomum grew up in humble beginnings, but was marked by a deep hunger for God even as a child. His early life was filled with challenges, but through them he developed resilience and a longing for God's presence. After excelling in academics, he pursued biochemistry and later became a distinguished professor at the University of Yaoundé. Yet, even with all his intellectual brilliance, Fomum carried a burning conviction that his life must be poured out for Christ and his kingdom. He became a rare blend of a world-class academic and a fiery preacher of the gospel. While serving in academia, God began to deal with him about total consecration. He came under the revelation of absolute surrender, that nothing in life matters except Christ and His will. Fomum founded the Christian Missionary Fellowship International, which has since grown into a global movement with churches and discipleship centers across nations. His focus was not on building churches for numbers, but on raising disciples after the pattern of the New Testament. He taught that every believer must become a true disciple, and every disciple must become a soul winner and a church planter. Dr. Fomum was deeply marked by prayer and fasting. He himself would fast for long periods, sometimes 40 days or more, crying out for revival, for nations, and for the salvation of souls. Those who walked with him testify that prayer was not just an activity for him, but the very atmosphere of his life. He often said, "Revival is costly, but it is worth every price. If God can find a man who will pay the price, revival will come." Another striking dimension of Fomum's ministry was his writing gift. He authored over 150 books, many of which are still widely read across the world today. His writings cover prayer, fasting, holiness, deliverance, spiritual leadership, and discipleship. His book Practical Helps for Fasting has guided countless believers globally into deeper encounters with God. His books were not mere theories, but born out of deep encounters and lived realities in his walk with Christ. On the 14th of March 2009, Zachariah Tanee Fomum finished his earthly race and was called home to glory. His life remains a testimony of radical consecration, burning love for Jesus, and an unrelenting pursuit of revival. Today, the Christian Missionary Fellowship International